And let's get you the latest with regards to the police brutality in Tamil Nadu. The police in the state is facing criticism for alleged custodial torture. At least 4 cases have come to light in the last 1 week. First, of course, being the death of the father and son in Thoothukudi due to the alleged torture by cops, which triggered massive outrage. And since then, incidents have been tumbling out. An auto driver succumbed after alleged police torture. In another case, a 29-year-old died of suicide after being beaten up by cops, and a minor was thrashed in front of his mother.
Five days after Jayaraj and Benix were tortured to death in police custody, Chief Minister Palaniswamy has promised a CBI probe.
உயர்நீதிமன்ற மதுரை கிளை தானாக முன்வந்து விசாரணைக்கு எடுத்துக் கொள்ளப்பட்டது. அரசு இந்த வழக்கு குறித்து சிபிஐ விசாரிக்க முடிவு செய்துள்ளது.
நம்மளுக்கு நீதி சொல்றத பொறுத்து நாங்க அதுக்காக காத்துட்டு இருக்கோம். செவ்வாய்க்கிழமை கோர்ட்ல என்ன சொல்ல போறாங்களோ அதுக்காக காத்துட்டு இருக்கோம். அதுக்கு பிறகு ஜட்ஜ் முடிவு அப்புறம் இன்னும் எங்களை எங்க எல்லாருமே இன்னும் விசாரிக்கல. ஜட்ஜ் எங்கள் எல்லாரையும் விசாரிக்க வேண்டியது இருக்குல்ல, அது இன்னும் விசாரிக்கல. அதுக்காக நாங்க காத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம்.
A judicial probe is already underway in the killing of father and son. As outrage over police brutality grows, the inspector of Santakulam police station has also been suspended. Sridhar was the inspector when the alleged torture took place. So far, 5 cops have been suspended. Meanwhile, AIADMK minister Kadambur Raju stoked controversy after saying that Jayaraj and Benix did not die in a lockup.
Lockup death என்பது காவல் நிலையத்திலேயே தாக்கப்பட்டு அங்கே உயிரிழந்தால் தான் அதற்கு லாக்அப் டெத் என்று பெயர். ஆனால் இந்த நடைபெற்ற சம்பவம் காவல் நிலையத்தில் விசாரிக்கப்பட்டு காவல் நிலையத்தில் இருந்து அவர்கள் மேஜிஸ்ட்ரேட் முன்பாக ஆஜர்படுத்தப்பட்டு அதற்கு பிறகு கிளைச்சிறையில் அடைக்கப்பட்டு 2 நாட்களுக்கு பிறகு அந்த சம்பவம் நடைபெற்றிருந்தது. இருந்தாலும் கூட அரசு உடனடியாக நடவடிக்கை மாண்புமிகு முதலமைச்சர் அவர்கள் அந்த காவலர்களை பணியிட நீக்கம் செய்து உத்தரவிட்டார். இன்றைக்கு மதுரை ஹைகோர்ட் கிளை தானாக முன்வந்து அந்த வழக்கை எடுத்திருக்கின்றது.
Despite massive anger, more disturbing cases of alleged police brutality have surfaced in Tamil Nadu. An auto driver from Tenkasi district allegedly succumbed to police torture on Saturday. As per hospital documents, auto driver N. Kumarasan's kidney and spleen were badly damaged, and he also suffered respiratory failure.
ஆயுதத்துக்கு பையங்கள் இல்ல இவனை குறிச்சு எப்பவுமே தன்னை வெட்டவரமா வச்சு அடிச்சிருந்திருக்காரு. வாய் ஒரு நாள் நாங்களும் ஆட்டோ டிரைவர் நானே காக்கிட்டு நீங்க காக்கிட்டு சொன்ன ஒரே வார்த்தைக்கு சொல்லாமல் செல்ல புரியுது போய் மறுநாளுக்கு செல்ல வாங்க போன நிலத்துலதான் இந்த மாதிரி உயிரமால அடிச்சு இந்த மாதிரி சித்திரதை பண்ணி கடைசியில எல்லாத்தையும் முடிச்சிட்டாங்க. கடைசியில
In Coimbatore, cops thrashed a minor after they got into a verbal fight with his mother over removing a food cart post-curfew timings. A 29-year-old man, Ganesh Murthy, also died by suicide after allegedly being beaten by 4 policemen in Tuticorin. His family staged protests demanding justice.
At least 3 incidents of police brutality have come to light from Tamil Nadu in the same week, and pressure mounts on the Edapadi Palaniswamy government to deliver justice to those grieving families. In the case of Benix and Jayaraj, now the Chief Minister has announced a CBI probe once they obtain the consent of the Madras High Court, and voices for justice just keep going stronger on the ground. With video journalist Divin Rajkumar, Shalini Lobo in Chennai for India Today.
Shalini Lobo is joining us with the latest on the story. Shalini, even as the Thoothukudi case has been handed over to the CBI, what's followed is several incidents of alleged police brutality and atrocities coming to light in the state of Tamil Nadu. Now, it's not really a secret that in the state there's always been cases such as this coming to light. So, is the government actually planning some sort of reform, sensitization of the police perhaps in the state?
Well, as of now, Akshita, the government has not really spoken about any kind of reform. Yesterday, the Chief Minister, however, did announce that the case is being transferred to the CBI. Now, we did speak to the family post that. They said they're satisfied with the groundwork that the magistrate is taking about right now in Thoothukudi. Day before yesterday in the night at 9 o'clock, the magistrates paid a visit to the Kovilpatti sub-jail. They looked at documents, they spoke to officials, they spoke to inmates. They asked if there was footage they could access. Yesterday in the afternoon, the magistrates also paid a visit to the Satankulam police station where they did speak to people, they spoke to witnesses, they looked at jail records as well. The family has not given a statement yet, but the family said they're more or less satisfied. They will wait till Tuesday when they will hear the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court has to say, and post which they will decide on how they feel about the CBI probe. But yes, there are several activists in the state who say that the CBI probe might not do justice because, as the Sterlite case, 13 people were killed that time. The CBI has taken on the case, but till now there's not been any breakthrough in that. So people don't want this case to die down the same way. As of now, 5 police officials have been suspended. 1 inspector, Mr. Sridhar, was suspended yesterday. 2 SIs and 2 constables. But is suspension enough is another question that's being raised right now. Shouldn't it go deeper into a reform? Shouldn't it go deeper to strict action so that no one else takes such brutal measures?
Especially considering allegations that these officials have been involved in incidents of torturing civilians in the past as well. Shalini, thank you for joining us with the details.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.